Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Hello and welcome to the Best Boys podcast. We watched for last week Pontypool, the 2015 film. That's what we're going to be talking about this week. Sorry we didn't release an episode last weekend. We went and saw Hamilton, so that was kind of more important.
Yeah.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Vince.
So what'd you watch in the last 2 weeks? Besides Pontypool and Hamilton.
I just watched some. I don't think I talked about finishing Flash on here last 2 weeks ago. I guess
Nope.
it would be. So I did finish Flash. Great season. And I've been watching Vampire Diaries, and I still have to finish Arrow.
That's a lot of stuff you've watched.
Yeah.
I had my my annual Halloween horror movie marathon. Watched It Follows, Trick or Treat, Trick, the letter R, Treat. Great movie. That's probably like one of my new favorite movies. The original Chainsaw Massacre, WNUF Halloween Special. It's not on Netflix, but if you have Shudder or can find it somewhere online, it's pretty decent. It's like a news station, or like a news reporting. They go into this haunted, quote-unquote haunted house, like where this guy murdered his family, and spooky stuff starts to happen to them. It's like 80s though, so it's like VHS, and it has commercials in it. It has fast forwarding to the commercials. It's really cool. Obviously the new episode of two new episodes of Channel Zero. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I was gonna call it just Candle Cove, but it's Channel Zero. Still going strong. Can't wait till Tuesday. Yeah, that's I think everything besides Pontypool. Probably. So how... Oh, God. How did you like Hamilton?
I have been listening to the soundtrack for the last almost week now.
Tight.
So I liked it a lot.
No. No one likes Hamilton.
It was so good.
Yeah, that was a fun thing.
Julia Roberts was born today.
Good for her.
She's 49.
Oh, I thought she was actually born today, like reborn, like a born again Christian kind of thing.
Yeah? Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with some news. Gerard Butler from the obvious Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen. He's making a sequel to those.
Like another one?
Angel Has Fallen.
Which is about...
It just says, what exactly is Angel? Find out after the... Okay, I need to read the article. It's going to take place, obviously, after.
Apparently, it's Matt Smith's birthday today, too.
Oh, happy birthday, Matt Smith.
The kid from Modern Family.
It was London Has Fallen sequel. Like the past two films, this one will be thrilling about Banning getting increasingly sweaty and disheveled. He runs, save the day. But there's a plot twist. In this one, Banning is the target, and if his attackers can take down half of Washington D.C. with it all together, President, whose official is on codename Angel. Oh. So it's gonna be, they're going after him, not the president, and Angel's the code name for Air Force One, so they're assuming it's like Air Force One has fallen.
Taken over.
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah. You'll probably see that because you've seen
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them in theaters though, so I
Mhm.
probably wouldn't see it until after. But yeah.
Toy Story 4 was delayed again. But who cares, right? They really shouldn't make another one. Toy Story 4 is they're going to look because Bo Peep got sold or was given away. I think that's the plot. That's what at least it is on IMDb as of right now. Woody and Buzz go on an adventure to find the one toy who was given away, Bo Peep. But since that happened, The Incredibles 2 got moved up.
That's good.
2 Pixar films are swapping release dates. Disney has announced that Toy Story 2 has been delayed again and will be replaced by The Incredibles 2 in the June 2018 release slot.
I am actually looking forward to that
The
one.
Incredibles 2?
Yeah.
I think everyone's been looking ever since that ending.
Yeah.
They were just like, nah, we'll tease you with a sequel, but not give it to you for what, like,
Forever.
too many years?
It's since 2004, so 12 years.
12 years, yeah. No, well, it's coming out next year, so.
No, it's coming out in
20
2018, so it's
that's
like
gonna be
14 years.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Why?
You know, that's something, right?
That is something.
Is it at least the original voice actors? That's all that really matters. Let's see.
Get off of my screen, Doctor Strange.
No, this is not the same voice actors. That's cool. That's real cool. Okay.
Oh, so it's not going to be good at
Well,
all.
it only has the Dash and Violet, and neither of them are the original voice actors.
No. Shoot. Now I'm like less interested.
Okay. Muppet Babies is being rebooted.
That's a thing.
Yeah, originally it was a cartoon, but I think it's going to be a live action. No. Disney Junior will be reviving the show as a CG animated series. Ah, damn it. I thought it was going to be puppets. I thought it was going to actually be the Muppets, like not.
Oh, it's just.
But it's going to be CG, which is kind of. But it's Disney Junior, so it's already going to be like just for kids, anyways. It's going to be that. Oh, it's going to be that CG though. You've seen shows on Disney Junior, right?
No, like very briefly.
Like Handy Manny and those kind,
Yeah.
like those really, really badly,
Yeah.
like no texture at all kind of shows.
Mm-hmm.
Just real flat everything. Yeah, so that might hopefully that isn't completely terrible and doesn't get canceled after the first
No, they're
season.
using the original cast for
Oh, on IMDb the kid isn't. The Dash
is.
isn't.
Yeah, I don't think Dash is, but
Yeah, I looked through his IMDb.
Violet is.
Oh, Violet is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's at least better. Did you see the trailer for Logan?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I don't know how I feel. Like it's what I want. Well, I don't want to say anything because I just want to know what year it's taking place in.
Mm-hmm.
Like supposed to be, because I mean obviously Professor X is still there, but he's a lot older.
Yeah.
But I mean it's very wastelandy, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it completely yet, but I liked it. It was good.
The little girl in it is X-23, who in the comic books does take over after Logan. In Old Man Logan, I think is the comics. He passes, obviously, and she becomes the new X-Men Wolverine because she has two. She has 2 claws.
Oh, she has 2.
Yeah, she has just. She's like him, but has 2. So that's who the little girl in the movie is. So that's
Okay.
why he is gonna be taking, I guess it looked like training her and like protecting her and kind of
Yeah.
stuff, because only him, Professor X, and the other dude, Stephen Merchant's character. I don't know what his name is. God, this is why you have things open. Caliban are the only three besides X-23. The only three mutants. Oh, there's Mutant Kid in this.
Who's that?
It's just a random mutant kid.
Mm.
I really hope that this is good. You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it will be.
It's gonna be good because it's, first off, rated R.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It is rated R, so everything's gonna happen. They're not. I really hope they don't pull any punches. Like they just go full on Wolverine slashing everybody up. Professor X lives in like a. I mean, like it's some kind of bent, turned over like thing. I don't remember what it was. I haven't watched the trailer recently, but it's weird. He's like hiding out. But that comes out like next year, right?
Yeah, 2017.
2017, yeah.
And then I thought there was another trailer that just came out
Assassin's
too.
Creed.
Yeah.
I have not watched that.
I sent it to you.
I know.
How dare you?
it said I'm honestly not that excited for the Assassin's Creed movie I'm not gonna be excited until obviously it comes out and I see what reviews are. Like actual people who played the video game reviews, not movie people reviews. Because if it has good reviews from people that have played the games, then I'll see it. I'll probably see it anyways, just to talk about it on here.
I think it looks really good.
I mean, it looks like it's gonna be good, but with movies like
if you watch watch the new trailer and you'll see how much better it looks now that with this new view.
Yes, but movies like Warcraft and Doom and Lone in the every video game movie in the past has been terrible.
I didn't watch Warcraft.
Warcraft was apparently real bad. They I need to see what it has on Rotten. Hold on. It was apparently not meant for anyone, or not meant for the people that played the game. It has a 28 from critics.
It's got a 7.1 on IMDb.
A 74 from audiences. It's a lot of sentimental hogwash about fathers and heading off to war. Fathers and sons heading off to war. Crowded and scattershot. Yeah, it's apparently like a bunch of just too much happening. But hopefully, what's it called? Assassin's Creed. Hopefully it's good.
I think the thing that people aren't gonna like about it is the way that the animus is for this one. How it's connected to the guy. In the first trailer, you saw it. I don't remember it. Okay, I saw it,
but I don't remember it.
I think that's what's gonna be like the biggest thing for a lot of people.
Honestly, if it was the animus from 1, I know it's its own story and everything, but I really wanted him to be Desmond and do all that crap. But
that'd be pretty cool. But we already know that story, so.
But do we?
But we do.
But what happens
after
he dies?
Desmond dies?
Spoilers.
You become some random lackey at the Abstergo Industries.
Ooh. Actually, speaking about video game movies that are terrible, Uwe Boll is retiring from filmmaking. The guy who has made Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain, Far Cry, Rampage, Postal, all the bad video game movies are made by this guy. And he is he said he's retiring after he makes his 100th, or not 100th, 10th film. What's his 10th film gonna be? Oh no, that's Quentin Tarantino's leaving after 10 films. What is he just not gonna make movies anymore? That's fine by me. If you've seen Postal, right? I showed you Postal. The one where everything just goes to shit and they everyone just shooting each other, and Osama bin Laden's in it.
I don't think
George
so.
W. Bush. Oh.
I think you might have talked about
No, I'm
it.
pretty sure we watched it, and you're like, that's a movie. It's a funny movie, but like it's pretty much what Postal is, the video game is, but they obviously it's an Uwe Boll movie, so not that good. So J.J. Abrams, do you like how I'm just jumping from story to story?
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams is producing a space station set thriller called God Particle. God Particle has been confirmed, apparently, to be the third in the Cloverfield series of movies. In response to continuing the Cloverfield series, said there's something else that we'd like to do, and hopefully we get a shot. We'll get a shot. And a shot they've gotten. The movie was filmed secretly on the Paramount lot in August and September of 2016. Dan Trachtenberg contained thriller, yada yada yada. 27. Okay, so yeah, God Particle has been in the works since 2012 and is set to come out in February of next year. If that is another Cloverfield movie and isn't just a bunch of bullshit being spewed, I'll be very happy. What is the plot for this movie? A shocking discovery forces a team of astronauts aboard a space station to fight for survival while their reality has been altered. So, hopefully that ties into Cloverfield. Oh yeah, right there, boom, Cloverfield 3. But it's not called Cloverfield 3, it's just part of the universe. The Han Solo standalone movie has cast its Lanzo Calrissian, and it's none other than the speculated Donald Glover is playing him. Donald Glover, who obviously rapper Childish Gambino, Troy from Community, Ern from the new show Atlanta. He had a mustache, like the Lando mustache.
Mm-hmm.
If you can look up pictures, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's playing Lando," and then it came out like earlier this week or last week that he is in fact playing Lando Calrissian. So that makes me really excited. I love everything he's in just because he's in it. God, I'm getting this weird speech impediment thing right now. It's really messing with me. Oh God, what was like Lazarus Effect? He was in that. Wasn't that good, but I liked it because he was in it.
Oh, that's like a dead match.
Yeah, exactly. When does Doctor Strange come out? Like next
November 4th.
So next weekend.
Yeah.
So I take it that is what we'll watch for next week. Do you want to go see that?
Yeah.
If you can on like Thursday, probably we'll see it because it probably is gonna be out Thursday.
They usually at
like 7 on Thursdays.
Yeah, usually like at I know at the Fox Lake Theater.
Yeah, and the Crystal Lake one they usually show them at 7. If you want to see it with, if you want to come beat us up in the theater, it might be there. Who knows? So yeah, obviously that is what we will be talking about next week's film. hold on while I jump into see if there's anything else we need to talk about before we jump into Pontypool.
I should be able to.
Okay, sweet. Disney Channel is planning on making a That's So Raven sequel.
Who is?
Disney Channel.
Okay.
With Raven Simone returning.
I'm guessing it's gonna be like her as the mom, and then her kid's gonna have the.
Well, apparently a lot has changed over the years for the psychic Raven Baxter. The star character of the hit Disney Channel show That's So Raven is now a divorced mother of 2 preteen children. One of the kids, like their mother, has the power to see brief visions. Do you see what?
Yeah, I see.
I don't know what this is. Visions of the future. Like, my tongue is just like seizing up. Of the future. She is executive producing the show. So it's good. Yes, it's gonna be her kid. Is the goddamn it? Is the fucking bring up the Pontypool thing on your Wikipedia on your fucking laptop because I'm not reading it. Yeah, she's gonna be the fucking. All right, let's
I'm pulling it up.
Let's get into the feature presentation.
And now our feature presentation.
So am I just reading the plot?
Yeah.
Okay. In the small town of Pontypool, Ontario, former shock jock turned radio announcer Grant Mazzy drives through a blizzard to work. He arrives at the town's radio station where he works with technical assistant Laurel Ann Drummond, who has recently worked in Afghanistan, and station manager Sydney Breyer, a divorcee. As the morning proceeds, Grant's shock jock style on air persona irritates Sydney. They get a report from their helicopter reporter Ken Loney about a possible riot at the office of a Dr. Mendez. Ken describes a scene of chaos and carnage that results in numerous deaths. After Ken is unexpectedly cut off, the group tries to confirm his report, but their witnesses are disconnected before being put on the airwaves. A now audibly frightened Ken calls back and says he has taken refuge in a grain silo. He describes what he sees outside as people eating their way inside others and tearing themselves apart. An infected man crashes into the silo, crippling himself, and Ken's call is interrupted by a transmission in French. Laurel Ann translates the transmission, which is an instruction to remain indoors, not to use terms of endearment, baby talk, rhetorical discourse, or the English language. Pontypool is declared to be under quarantine. Ken calls back again and gets his phone close enough to the infected man for Grant and the women to hear his mumbling, which is nothing but "mommy" in a child's voice. In confusion and disbelief, Grant tries to leave the station. A horde of people attack, and Grant, Sydney, and Laurel Ann lock themselves in. Meanwhile, Laurel Ann begins repeating the word "missing," and it.
You don't have to read the whole thing.
Okay.
This, when you got to the kid, like, you're pretty much just going to say everything that happens in the movie. You didn't have to. Well, anyways, what was your opinion of the movie? That's
okay. I liked it, and I also disliked it.
okay.
It had its good and bad parts. Like, I prefer to have more action in a movie that I watch, so this one wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy it. It was kind of a different take on a movie, so, and how to set up the scene, because they were in the radio station the whole time.
Yeah.
So
I'm just playing the trailer in the background. So Pontypool, Pontypool. I thought it was a really good movie for being just in this one place.
yeah, that's. I mean, I thought it was good, but I said, just more action in a movie or something like that.
Obviously, you like more exciting Michael Bay movies.
I don't know who that is.
Transformers, dude. The guy who makes all the Transformers movies.
I don't know directors. I just...
Gotcha. So, the doctor is the reason that all this is happening. They realize at the end. Spoilers for our movie that came out last year. If you didn't watch it, then while you're listening to this part, I should say. I don't know. You pretty much said everything.
Yeah.
When you were
You told me to read the plot, so I read the plot.
I figured it was a summary, not like the whole thing. Usually there's a summary.
I liked when Laurel Ann kept banging her head against the
and she just kept
soundproof.
getting bloodier and bloodier.
Yeah, and then when she died, how she just threw up blood all over the.
That was something.
Glass.
That was something. I'll tell you what. You want to know something? That was something.
I think that was probably my favorite part of the movie.
Mm-hmm. The apparently this is based on a book or a story or something. Pontypool book. Pontypool Changes Everything. A novel by Tony Burgess. Pontypool Changes Everything is a novel by Tony Burgess. First published in 1995, it was adapted into a 2009 film. Pontypool wrote the screenplay by Burgess, and was nominated for.
Pontypool didn't come out last year. Came out in 2008.
Came out in 2008. Why did it say? Hold on, I thought on Netflix it said 2015.
So it's 2008.
Hold on, let me check Netflix. Oh, okay, I'm fucking stupid. It's 2008. I don't know why 2015 was in my head. I think it's a cool concept having all this stuff happening, them not knowing that it's happening.
Yeah.
It's you saw 10 Cloverfield Lane.
No.
Okay, so everything they're like in the chick wakes up in the bunker, doesn't know what's happening outside, just has to take this guy's word for it. It's pretty much this movie's plot, except for, well, it's pretty much like the setup for this movie is the same as that one. They just start just stuck in this place, don't know what's happening outside, just have to take someone else's word for it. I think having the doctor be the reason that people are like this is a neat concept. Having it be a person and not a virus. Good. There's a and I don't know. I thought it was a fun movie. The kill means kiss. Who could have seen that coming, right? I didn't think that was going to be a thing.
Kill me.
Obviously, well, not obviously. The movie they're in Canada. The Canadian. I didn't even know Canada had a military or an army or anything.
Yeah,
but
they do.
like their whatever is taking over everything, and they are at the end of the movie. They're kissing. There's a countdown going, and then it just cuts to black. So we assume that they are being bombed, and everyone's gonna get blown up.
Did you watch through the
Credits? Is there something after the credits?
Kinda, but it doesn't really make sense.
I did not watch through the credits.
Yeah, it's.
Do you want to describe it?
They were in what looked like a room, and then they were just calling each other new names, and then they leave, after they come up with new names for each other, or for themselves, really. But yeah, it didn't really make sense to the movie at all. So I don't know why it was in there. I don't know if that means.
Is it this?
Yeah. I don't know if that means they made it out or what.
face of the killer.
Where are we going, Johnny?
To a new place that isn't even there yet.
And then?
Then we steal the loot and knock boots in the free world, baby.
Okay.
Awkward silence.
Baby.
That does not.
Yeah, see, that's
The
what I'm saying.
fuck?
It doesn't make sense to what the...
I guess you can just Google, see what Googie says about it. Pontypool after credits ending. What does it mean? Ending. What is the significance of the Pontypool post-credits ending? There is no connection. It is a complete non sequitur. It makes zero sense. That's the point. Get it? It's supposed to inoculate the viewer against the possibility of memic infection they got from watching the film. My theory, this person's theory, he's okay. The director says they used to be the end of the movie, but before the credits, and people thought, what, too much confusion. There's a tradition now where you have something at the end of the credits, where you have an outtake or a hint at a sequel. The existence of it's sort of buried in there. Well, the title of the book sort of suggests it. Pontypool changes everything. And one of the things I've always loved about the notion of this is that the virus could affect something as abstract as the English language. It can leap into reality itself, change the fabric of how reality is perceived. So if you want the full answer, you have to read the book. So it's pretty much because the book, it's a trilogy of books.
Okay.
So that's why that ending is like that.
Yeah.
I would assume. I thought the acting was great. That guy's voice.
The voice
Grant
was
Mazzy's
great.
Stephen McHattie, who has been in such films as Watchmen and 300 and he was Hollis Mason in Watchmen. Who is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. And so his voice is just perfect for a radio host, or a radio DJ, whatever. Did the Laurel Ann girl? Did you recognize? I thought I recognized her from something, but I couldn't tell.
I don't think so.
She kind of, you know what it is? She kind of looks like Anna Faris. The main girl from all the Scary Movie movies. The blonde lady. She kind of has that face.
Gotcha.
The eyes and nose.
Yeah, a little bit. I see what you mean.
Yeah. But I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do because this voice thing is messing with me. Jesus Christ. Follow us on Twitter. Review the podcast. Tell me what's wrong with me. And thank you for listening.